What up, people? It's Wick TV time. Catch you in a few.
Follow me, 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 yeah, follow me. I'm hoping to see the day when my people can all relate. We must stop fighting.
What up, me people? It's me. It's Big Willie. Welcome to another episode of Mentally Fit with Mr. Wick. And I'm your big homie, your host, Mr. Wick. We have a good show today. But first, I want to thank God. I want to thank God because of the fact that he gets me up in the morning and put me through things that I can share with someone to make sure that their day is enhanced, or they feel empowered, or they feel like they forgot something to get out of the storm that they're in. So I really thank God for that, and I hope and I pray that these shows and episodes are really touching somebody and impacting their lives. um, I also like to thank God for you all, the viewers. Last week, we're close to 200 viewers on the last episode. There's a major record here at Wick TV. This is our first year. Um, so, yeah, we're close to 200 viewers. I'd like to thank God for all my Twitter followers, Google Plus followers, um, Instagram followers, and Facebook and YouTube, and personal friends of mine and family and friends. I'd like to thank you all for tuning into the show. Uh, so let's get into it. Now, our kudos today goes to Mr. Mark Davis. Happy birthday to you. Kudos go out to Miss Vivian Turner. Happy birthday to you. Kudos goes out to Miss Rosalie Gamble. Happy birthday to you. Kudos goes out to Mrs. Tiffany Davis. Happy birthday to you. Kudos goes out to Mr. Cameron Rucker. Happy birthday, homie. And kudos goes out to Miss Leslie Shonuff Turner. Happy birthday. Kudos goes out to Miss Favor. Happy birthday. And kudos goes out to my man Jason Green. Power couples of this episode. Power power couples goes out to kudos goes out to Mr. and Trina Harvey. God bless your marriage. Hope he continues to bless your marriage. Power goes out. Kudos goes out to Mr. Greg and Apostle Sandra Hayden. God bless your marriage. Hope God continues to bless your marriage. Now, today's show is about attention seekers. Um, it seems to me that people do things for attention, and there's not nothing wrong with that. It really ain't. But me personally, I want positive attention. I don't want negative attention. We have a problem here in Charm City, Baltimore, Maryland, where individuals like to ride their dirt bikes and everything. Well, that's negative attention. First of all, riding your dirt bike is illegal, okay? And when you decide that you're going to not only ride your dirt bike, but then form an illegal street block off so you can perform your wheelies and everything else on a Sunday, drawing all kinds of people, over 200 some people coming down here to watch you do an illegal act. Don't start crying about what the police came in and what they did. You brought that attention to yourself. If the police came in riot gear, you can't really blame them. There's a lot of people out there. They're not gonna really came in plain clothes where people are still waiting for the results of the whole Freddie Gay type thing. So don't try to uh, do illegal things and think that, oh, I'm gonna cry and say, oh, they did this to me. Their job is to uphold the law and serve and protect. Okay, and when you break that, then guess what? You just brought negative attention to yourself because you did a negative thing, knowing that it's illegal. And some of you women, now I love you women, I like you, some of you women, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. Instead of twerking, I'm gonna need some of y'all to be working, okay? Because some of your outfits, they look like they can't take no more balance, no more splits, no more whatever you do with them buns back there. They don't look like they can handle it anymore. They look like they're gonna split anytime. Like, it's almost like some of you all knew that somebody had a Android camera and you just thought this was gonna be your shot. Uh, Some of y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to stop it. I'm gonna need y'all to start working instead of twerking. And I challenge you to ask yourself a question. If you had a daughter later on down the road, and your daughter happens to look you up, bouncing your booty on some man's chest or whatever, what explanation would you give your daughter why you was doing that? I challenge you to ask yourself that. Right, that's negative attention. And then a lot of it when you get the attention that you think that you want, then you wind up can't handle it. Okay, so don't put it out there from the start. All right, you don't want a man treat you any old kind of way, then don't treat yourself any old kind of way. Okay, everything revolves around how you are. Okay. Uh, Now, me personally, I like good attention. I like spiritual attention. I like positive attention to bring about change. To me, good attention is like going to school and and soaking up everything that you can soak up in school and being something, going on to college and doing something with your career. To good attention to me is like going to church and not only going to church but working in the church. Because I'm gonna need people to stop just coming there and with your holy Bibles talking about, oh Jesus, hallelujah, sitting up, sitting down, knowing that you have a gift that God gave you, and you need to be putting in some labor in the house of God. That's how churches grow, and that's how churches can impact the community that their building is in. Uh, so yeah, to me, that's good attention. That's something uh, that I like most daily. A wise man used to tell me, "Your name go further than you ever go," and it took me a while to find out what he's saying. But basically, what he was saying was it was pretty much true. Basically, what he's saying is, I could be dead and gone for 10 years, but my name is still here on this earth. Somebody's going to remember my name. And when they speak of my name or hear of my name, I want it to be all positive things that I did because of the positive attention that I created for not only for a good image of myself, but also to enhance the kingdom of God. I don't want no one to say, he was this, he was that, he deserved to die. I don't want nobody saying none of that because I try not to have that kind of tension around me. And my advice to the viewers out here, you want to create a positive thing because trust me, it's a whole lot of benefit longer, better than negative attention. On to our next topic is we're going to talk about giving back to the community. Now, see, that's hand in hand. That's good attention. Giving back to the community is a good thing. It don't necessarily mean of money. It don't necessarily mean that of jewelry, giving back and all that other stuff. Giving back to community. It can be advice. It could be starting programs in certain sectors where you grew up at, or where your relatives grew up at, to enhance the community to a better standard. Uh, I have a problem when people talk about celebrities. Now, actors and actresses, what they do is a 9 to 5 job, just like a banker who goes in, opens the bank, shut down the bank. What they do is a 9 to 5 job. So, but the thing is that, people put these people on a pedestal, which they shouldn't. What they do is, like I said, it's a 9 to 5 job. I respect Samuel L. Jackson. I think I remember him quoting when they said, "Well, how come we don't never hear about you until the movie?" He said, "Well, when I do my movies as a director, it's a job. I get up a certain time, I do what I gotta do, and I come home and I deal with the family." And that's what I think actresses and music stars and everybody, that's a 9 to 5 job for them. That's what they do. That's how they provide for themselves. Um, but I also like when they able to take their skill and their craft and to help somebody else who's trying to get in their footsteps, not just making just one appearance, but actually creating some kind of way where they actually almost are like a earth angel overseeing their steps, making sure that they go the right way that they supposed to go. And that's what I like about giving back. And me, it also builds character within yourself. Me personally, it's a good feeling when I able to do anything to help my community association or community in any kind of way for a progress, And sometimes giving back, I'm also reminded of what is it, Frederick Douglass? You got to struggle to progress, and sometimes it is a struggle. But when the dust clears and the smoke clears, you got something pretty right there before your eyes, and you can say you was a part of that, and you can say you were not only a part of that. Everybody in the community or wherever also was part of that. So you belong to something great. And as long as it's staying, it will always remind you of something great that was produced or put together. I like that. On to trash talk. Now, everybody been dogging me about my Ravens in preseason. Okay, I give y'all that. But I still say that the Steelers, the Cowboys, and definitely you Patriots fans are not going to the Super Bowl. It's just not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Yes, my Ravens, they slipped. I don't know what happened. And I'm going to need you secondary defense to get it together. Uh, but I do know that the Steelers or Cowboys are not going to the Super Bowl. Sorry to break your feelings, but I'm predicting that those three teams will not be there, and if even one of them get there, they're not going to win it. Shit. Right. Now on to the business. We have a young lady by the name of C, and she's selling body wraps and all type of natural supplements for the body for detoxing and other health issues that goes on with people's body. Uh, I met this individual, and I think that she's really inspired of what she does, and I had to put her in the business because see that's good attention, and that's positive attention. Putting someone else on to help them grow, even if it's a side hustle, it's a positive hustle. And here at Wick TV, we help people put the word out for people to grow in their side hustle. So her name is C. Her phone number is 507-391-9727. Her name is C. 507-391-9727. I think her body wraps are only $25. Once you give her a call or email her, then she can go into more depth with you, far as what's going on, the product. But she's a very inspirational young lady, and I wish her the best of luck in her side business. Uh, Now, we're going on to the question of the day. Now, this question, it really is kind of broad, but I'm going to answer it the best way I can. The person asked, why are there, will the homicides ever stop in the deadly cities that we have in the United States? Well, like I said, we're living in the last days, and that means that you won't be able to turn the seasons from each other. Um, it's hard to say will that ever stop. I mean, because a lot of people are committing these crimes and everything for all different types of reasons. I mean, like I said, we got babies raising babies. So, like I said, if if you are not knowledgeable about what life is about, then you're 9 times out of 10 you can't teach the child that you have about knowledge and positivities of life. And when you try to do it or when you figure it out, it's too late. The child is almost sotting their way. Um, and it's sad. Then we have a lot of teenagers and babies that are born with drugs in their system. So that's another thing. We don't, and it's a lot of reasons why. The only thing that I can say is that we as a society have to uh, give everything to God, pray to God, stay in God, and for our parents out there who are trying to do the best that they can, only thing I can encourage you to do is to put your children in the most productive, positive activities as possible. Um, and make sure that you read up on the activities, what's going on, and so that way you're well informed of what you're getting your children into. That's the best that we can do. But like I said, we just got to give things to God, and that's the best answer I can give you about that, because everyone kills for a different reason, and there's different problems in a whole lot of individuals, and it's not just one simple solution. It's not one simple formula that will work for everything. I mean, here in Charm City, uh, like I said before, we're in a poverty state, and a lot of teenagers and even grown folk don't even have jobs or jobs paying enough to survive. But in that case, it all comes down to your integrity, or what you would stand for and what you won't. Um, I know it was a statement. It was said that I'd rather stand for something than die for nothing. And me, no matter what, I'd rather stand for positivity, and growth than die for nothing. I'm not going to sell my soul for to kill somebody else with some poison. I'm not gonna do none of that, nothing like that. Now, I'll get in polyester from a from my uncle Fester and say, "Can I please help you before I do that?" But that's just the integrity that I have in me and the morals that was installed in me. Um, I'm out of time right now, so guess what? Peace, increase the peace for the before deceased. Thank you very much. God bless you in your journeys. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you. Term, take me home, baby.
So that you can unite and fight for what's right, not negative. Cause the way we live is positive. We don't kill our relatives. Pop, 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 when it's shot, who's to blame? Headline, front page, and raps the name. MC Delight here to state the bottom line. The black on black crime was way before our time. Took a brother's life with a knife as his wife cried, cause he died of trifling death when he left his very last breath. Was I slept, so watch your step. Back in the 60s, our brothers and sisters were hanged. How could you gang bang? I never ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, and I shouldn't have to run from a black man, cause that's self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. You're headed for self-destruction. Self-destruction. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Funky fresh dressed to impress, ready to party. Money in your pocket, dying to move your body. To get inside, you pay the whole $10. Scotch tape with a razor blade taped to your collar. Leave the guns in the crack and the knobs alone. MC lights on the microphone, bum rushing and pushing, snatching and taxing. I crammed understand why brothers don't be maxing. There's only one disco, they'll close one more. You ain't guarding the door, so what you got a gun for? Do you rob the rich and give to the poor? Yo, daddy-o, school him some more.
This straight from the mouth. And daddy-o,
do a crime,
end up in jail and gotta go.
Cause you could do crime and get paid today,
And tomorrow you're behind bars in the worst way.
far from your family.
Cause you're locked away.
Now tell me,
Do you really think crime pays?
scheming on taking what your brother had?
You little sucker.
You talking all that jazz.
It's time to stand together in a unity. Cause if not, then we're soon to be self-destroyed, unemployed. The rap race will be lost without a trace or a clue. But what to do is stop the violence and kick the science down the road that we call eternity, where knowledge is formed and you learn to be self-sufficient, independent. To teach the each is what